IVM.
Alright guys, welcome back to Waddaplayah.
Waddaplayah.
Wada.
Yeah, that's DJ Duduja in the house.
Yeah, it's Shadi season. You can contact me.
Shadi season just got over, Anureja, by the way.
No, it's on till March. Till it's hot, like officially.
Really?
Yeah. Jan Feb also. Now I have to go for a lot of weddings.
Oh.
Yeah.
Oh, I thought only December, Jan, October, November was like wedding season.
So it's like winter season, right? So October it starts. So and then it goes on. October, November it starts.
Okay.
And then goes on till. So yeah, contact me for any bookings. DJ SD.
DJ SD.
DJ SD. That's my name.
It sounds like a bodily condition, you know that? Like PCOD, DJ SD.
I don't mind whatever gives me bookings, man. That's all I care about.
But we are going to discuss the world of sports this week.
Sports of world we are going to discuss.
Sports of world we are going to discuss. A great week for me because I attended the India-Australia match.
Yes, I was just sitting at home and actually more than the match, I was just frustrated on your behalf.
No, the thing is, yeah, it was disappointing. You know when it was disappointing? Because, okay, let's first give you the update of the thing.
Okay.
India got all out for 255 in 49 overs.
49.1
overs.
Yeah.
And Australia chased that down with 75 balls to spare.
And 10 wickets.
They didn't lose a single wicket. So, it was India got annihilated. Okay, now I'll tell you my experience, okay?
Okay.
So, before I was going, my mindset was... So, like, if you're into WWE, you know this, that small children tend to support the face.
Yeah.
Which is like the John Cena, the Rock and all that.
Okay.
Whereas, like, older men, not women, older men tend to support, like, the heel, which is like... who's the most famous heel? Vince McMahon.
Vince McMahon, yeah?
Yeah, dude, yeah, Vince McMahon. Then who else is a heel in Bollywood? In WWE? Triple H. Older men love to support Triple H.
Kurt Angle could also be a heel?
Yeah, Kurt Angle is a heel, but like Kurt Angle was
too much
he
of
was
an
too
asshole.
lovable a heel.
Okay.
At least I feel that way now. Like when I was a kid, I used to be like, yeah, you suck.
You suck, no?
But now I really love Kurt Angle, dude.
Yeah.
So when I was going, I was like, yeah, I want India to win. But if Australia wins, I'll really enjoy it.
Yeah.
So, dude, I was quite excited. First of all, you know what I was most offended by?
What?
There's no neutrality around the stadium. Okay, like those face painters don't have yellow and green. I was very offended by that. They have green because the green's in India, but they don't have yellow. And I was like, why? Why can't Australian supporters support Australia in the stadium?
Yeah.
Yeah.
There were quite a few supporters I saw yesterday.
No, I didn't see it. In my entire stand, which I was in the biggest stand.
No, not in your stand, but like on TV they were showing. I think they were only showing the few that they were available.
Yeah. So they were like, dude, there was one hilarious Australian fan, dude. He was like a few rows in front of me in my stand.
Guy.
Yeah, he was the most Tamilian guy in the world, dude.
Yeah.
And he wore Australia jersey, Australia flag, and every time Australia scored 6, took wicket 4.
Nice.
He had one horn and he's just blowing that horn.
Nice. Imagine this was India-Pakistan game.
Dude, when that Virat Kohli wicket fell,
Yeah.
he blew that horn so loud, dude.
Yeah, and the crowd must have been quiet, obviously.
Crowd was quiet as hell.
Yeah.
Dude, because if you remember, like, I had such emotional turmoil, dude.
Yeah.
Virat Kohli hit a 6 and I was like, that's the first Virat Kohli 6 I'm seeing in my life. And then next ball he got out, dude. Like, that was quite annoying.
Oh, that was your first Virat Kohli 6 for life.
Yeah, like I'm seeing in person.
In person live, yeah. Okay, I've seen him in like the IPL.
Yeah.
And I've seen other India games.
This was my first international ODI I've seen.
Oh, in fact, I've never seen any ODI game. I've seen a lot of T20
and
tests. Yeah.
We were at one test. No, that's what. Let's discuss our stadium experiences. Both Dudeja and me both attended, not together, but we happened to both attend India Sri Lanka December 2009
at Brabant Stadium.
At Brabant Stadium, that India won to become world number 1 for the first time.
Yeah, and Dhoni also scored a century.
No, I don't know. The Sehwag scored 278 on day 1 or 284 on day 1.
Yeah.
And then second day he got out on 293.
Yeah, and that we won very convincingly. That
yeah.
It was very boring, in fact.
Yeah.
After that, I've seen. So after that test was Sachin's last test in 2013.
Okay.
That I saw all 3 days again, and after that I didn't get tickets to the legendary Wankhede India-England game where Karun Nair scored a triple century.
Karun Nair scored triple century in Chennai.
No, in Bombay.
In Chennai he scored, bro.
In Chennai he scored.
He scored in
Can
Chennai.
you please check?
I'm telling you he scored in Chennai. I know this.
Okay, because I thought...
But like since then a test has not happened in Bombay, which I'm quite annoyed by.
Yeah.
Since 2016.
Yeah, that was I think
It's
the
about
last
time.
test. And I went to the stadium right outside and I didn't get tickets. For that one, but I've been watching like a lot of T20, like I said. So almost every year I go for at least one IPL game just for like just because it's happening.
To mark attendance.
Yeah, it's like, there are not many things happening, right? Like at stadiums, might as well. But yeah, I'm a little bored of the IPL overall because last year when I went there, literally was like, dude, I'm not feeling this at all.
No, also like I was discussing this with my friend who I went to the stadium yesterday. Like, no offense to fans, but like Mumbai Indians as a concept is a very poor team. Like, why is it Mumbai Indians? Why does Kieran Pollard have to be an Indian to represent Mumbai? I don't agree with that. That's not the mark of a global city. Mumbai Indians is what happens when you give like a corporate team a brief.
Yeah.
It's so corporate, dude. Yesterday, this is a good topic to discuss, like within stadium experiences.
Yeah.
Since I was having this conversation in the stadium, what has been like, according to just like if you didn't know the IPL, if you were not Indian.
Yeah.
And like you were vaguely interested in the world of cricket.
Yeah.
And you were saying Japan. If you had to pick a team to support based on like the image and vibe they present.
Yeah.
Out of all the teams in history of IPL, who would be your favorite team?
I think KKR.
KKR.
Yeah. It's very weird
KKR?
because it's like a very consistent team. It's not always.
You're talking about performance.
Yeah, are we talking?
No, I'm saying not out of performance.
Okay.
Like, you know how when we were young and we used to hear of EPL teams?
Yeah.
We didn't know how they play football.
Yeah.
We just knew their vibe.
In fact, KKR would be the best in that because I think brand value wise, KKR is like right up there. And
okay, my answer is different. My answer is Deccan Chargers.
But they were there for like hardly.
Yeah, no, but I said in history because I'll tell you why Deccan Chargers.
They were like the best on paper in the first 2 seasons.
In the first season, they were best on paper, but they lost that season very badly.
Yeah.
The reason I'm saying Deccan Chargers though is that, like in 2008 when the IPL teams were formed, I don't think anyone got, or most people didn't understand the brief of like a franchise. So like, Kings 11 Punjab is a heavily colonial name for a team, right? Like, it's not a good name.
Yeah, that's true actually.
Yeah, and like, then what else was there? There was the Rajasthan Royals, I think, kind of makes sense.
Yeah, because it's Rajasthan.
Yeah, okay, so like people associate with royalty.
Yeah.
Royal Challengers Bangalore is a great name just because of like brand extension.
Yeah.
And also like Vijay Mallya personally lent his brand to it heavily.
Yeah.
So like I understood Royal Challengers Bangalore. Chennai Super Kings over the years has grown. I don't think Mumbai Indians was a good name back then. I don't think it's a good name
Yeah, Mumbai
now.
Indians was because we had Sachin, so they wanted to maybe get like that whole Indian angle into it.
Maybe. I still think it's like a Reliance team idea.
Yeah.
Also, Kolkata Knight Riders, in my opinion, was not a good name. Like, what king exists in Bengal that he has knights?
Saurav Ganguly.
No, he's the prince of Calcutta, and like that was colloquially. There's the Nawab of Bengal. So like, something like that would have been better. But Deccan Chargers, they stepped away from all this royalty game and all that.
Yeah, and they were like, Deccan mein rehte.
Yeah, we are Deccan. We like bulls. Our bull is the logo. That's it. Even Kochi Tuskers got the brief well. Like, elephants are logo, but then they got that color scheme wrong.
I really like the orange color. It could have been a better...
Orange was chill, but like that purple with orange was very bad.
Yeah, it was very random. No, but like I would still support, like, I don't know, Kolkata Knight Riders. Yeah, Knight Riders seems a little off, but most names for India.
Also, like, what is that
Super
golden helmet supposed to be, dude? Like,
I really like the golden helmet.
I like the black and gold and the purple and gold. The helmet is just anything.
That's the golden helmet, right?
Yeah.
I really like it because it stands out so much from like others.
What doesn't stand out, dude?
Like what other people have. I don't like the yellow helmet. CSK.
The thing is, CSK.
Again,
CSK because it's maintained that consistent, like that jersey has hardly changed.
They
have like insane fans.
Yeah.
And they're just a very unique team.
Yeah.
So like Chennai Super, like I thought this name Super Kings was also like whatever.
Yeah, Super Kings is actually whatever.
Yeah, but like over the name that team has just embraced that thing. Whereas that's not happened with Kings 11 Punjab.
Yeah, Kings 11 Punjab I just generally have never liked that entire team or their culture or anything.
Yeah, so
I mean, not that I'm
This is one of the conversations I had yesterday.
So I support KKR that way. You support Deccan Chargers, which is not a thing anymore. What about Sunrisers Hyderabad?
Sunrisers, it doesn't make sense to me. It's in the middle of the country. The sun clearly doesn't rise there first.
Yeah, it's not Japan.
Yeah, it's not Japan. It's not like Northeast India. It's not Bengal.
Yeah,
like,
Sunrisers Tokyo it should be.
Yeah, Sunrisers Auckland.
But no man, I love the golden helmet. I thought like it's so different because you've never seen like earlier it was like all blue color and helmets. So like I am a big fan of the golden helmet. Plus like when they present it also as a gift, it looks so cool.
Do they do that anymore?
They used to, right? Like they must be doing it in their own like.
Oh, okay.
But yeah, I saw like
there was also that meme, right? Not a meme, this was just like a heartfelt comment. Like, I think there was some BCCI awards or something, and Jai Shah was giving Jasprit Bumrah.
Oh,
an
yeah,
award.
yesterday. In fact, Rajdeep Sardesai's mom, Nandini Sardesai, also gave awards.
Yeah.
Dilip Sardesai awards.
Oh, yeah, okay.
Yeah.
So, someone tweeted or something that imagine toiling hard for a decade in the Maidans of Ahmedabad, Bombay, only to receive an award from this guy.
This guy, yeah, man. It's like hated quite a lot these days.
Yeah.
It's all in the news. But having said that,
coming back to the match, yes.
The match is very important.
Yeah, so I was not supporting Australia, but I would have been very satisfied with an Australian win.
Yeah.
So, like, once India lost all the wickets one after the first of all, when Rohit Sharma got out, the stadium went silent.
Yeah, dude. Okay? Like, last month, at the same time, I saw the T20 where they made 240 overs.
Yeah.
And today...
They made 255 in 49 overs.
Yeah, man, that's really sad.
So, Rohit Sharma got out, the stadium went quiet. Then, Shikhar Dhawan and KL Rahul were doing something.
It was a good, steady partnership.
Then Rahul got out.
Yeah.
Then Shikhar got out. Then Kohli got out, the stadium went silent. And, at this point, the stadium starts panicking, okay? Because after this, wickets fall one after the other.
Yeah.
Even in the stadium, even Jadeja and Rishabh looked for a bit like, okay, we can pin our hopes on them.
Yeah.
But no one in the stadium had major expectations from Rishabh Pant. They were still Jadeja will do something. This Rishabh Pant won't do anything.
Yeah, Jadeja could have still.
You know what I was surprised by that Pant wasn't given the gloves.
No, he got injured, right?
Oh, did he? I didn't know this in the stadium. So
okay.
I interpreted it as okay, now he's on thin ice.
Oh no, not at all. Basically, I think he got hurt on the head, and that's why Manish Pandey is like the classic substitute for Indian fielding.
He's a jobber.
Yeah, what's a jobber?
Jobber is a term in WWE in sports entertainment where a person just keeps working hard and they make the other person look good all the time. But they never rise to become world heavyweight champion.
Yeah, man, that guy's been really trying hard. I think thoda batting to de do usko.
Yeah.
Usne utna to...
Every time I put on Crick Buzz, it's always being said Manish Pandey had a great domestic season.
Yeah.
Every time.
Yeah, usko batting Rishabh Pant jitna 20-25 तो वो भी बना ही लेगा यार. फिलहाल जो हालत चल रही है टीम की. Plus I don't understand yesterday also, when I was watching the game, it was so frustrating because it was all about pacing the inning, so these guys were playing well till the 28th, 27th over.
They were going at 5 runs consistently almost. But they never stepped up in the end.
Yeah, but because they lost wickets, right? They've lost wickets at the wrong time. If you're playing that game where you're going to be safe till the 30th over, 32nd over, and then go smashing in the last 10 overs, get to a respectable 290, then it would still make sense. I mean, obviously at the end of it, though, that result was just very disappointing. But my point is, 28th, 29th over, these guys are going for their shots, and it's not like those wickets. All the wickets that we saw, the top order, were just shots that they tried to hit. They weren't some great balls or anything. It's just that I don't know what happened. I think for Shikhar Dhawan also, he should have just gotten his century and then gone smashing because it gives you a new level.
It gives that team one person to rotate around, right?
Yeah. And Kohli also, that Adam Zampa ball, it's classic in cricket. They say after a 6. Take a single over the next ball. And
but such idioms in cricket are never followed for decades now.
But I mean, I know. Bro, my point is, you have situation wise.
For listeners of Waddaplayah, what was the most charged up moment for me in the stadium? I was in the stand, and in front of my stand, Sanjay Manjrekar and Akash Chopra came to present the mid-match innings. I was just like, guys, why am I on the uppermost seat? Why can't I tell these guys how bad they are?
But Sanjay Manjrekar pretty reflective in end of 2019.
On that podcast?
Was it on the podcast? I don't know.
Yeah, where he said it was my worst year and
worst
all that.
Year, I called him bits and pieces player. And in fact, even the Harsha Bhogle incident he addressed.
That was
so mad respect for. And he also spoke against violence.
Of what sort?
A certain college I'm not going to name. I don't want to be part of anti-national gang.
Tukde. I saw you at the protest, man. What do you mean you don't want to be part?
I mean, protest is fine. जहाँ पे सब है, तो कपड़ों से पहचान नहीं पाते हमें.
अच्छा, okay. No, but okay, fine. I'm not saying he's a bad human being, but I'm saying he's a bad presenter.
Yeah, he's a terrible presenter.
Yeah.
He's just the worst.
Yeah.
Yesterday, but in the montage, they were showing Shivaji Park and all.
Oh, yeah.
Yesterday at home. Yeah, watching a Bombay match
feels
a cliche,
even they're sitting in Marine Drive, and on the big screen they're showing Haji Ali, and I'm like,
yeah,
why?
I saw that.
Why?
I saw that as well. Yeah.
There's nothing else to show what in Bombay.
Yeah,
at least show one animal from Baikala Zoo. At least
show the dolphins from Baikala Zoo.
Show something else.
Yeah, they showed CST again. It's cliche, dude.
Yeah, man.
Too much. They need to step up their game.
Show some ice cream shop. There are so many great ice cream shops.
But it doesn't look visually maybe presenting for them. Ice cream shop.
No, bro.
The one that we are talking about.
I mean, I'm talking about many ice cream shops.
But what did you think of India's bowling? And Warner got both the DRS reviews correct.
Yeah, and the thing is, the one where he got, I think at 84 he was given out or something. And
LBW.
And he took a review, right? Yeah. So like, he took the review immediately. So like, I knew for a fact that, and he was walking around only in such a way that you knew that he has edged it.
Yeah. It looked like he was so confident about it.
So then I went to the lower stand and I had a better view and all at that time. Because I know everyone's going to sit in their seat and be like, oh shit, maybe he's out and all.
Yeah.
But like, nothing happened.
Oh fuck, man. That was really bad. Like, I feel...
Mo Shami was fielding in front of my stand.
Oh yeah?
Yeah.
Yeah, same, and even I was like there.
Yeah, Mo Shami was fielding in front of my stand. Dude, North Stand gang loves Shardul Thakur, dude.
Why?
Bro, like they were cheering hard for Shardul Thakur. He's a Bombay player, right?
Yeah.
I think Shardul Thakur is a Bombay player. I think so,
yeah, could be. We'll have to check. Antriksh, can you check?
They were going hard behind him. Also, North Stand gang was hilarious, dude. Like, props to them, first of all, for like organizing themselves.
Yeah.
Very often, like, stadiums in India don't have like a cohesive environment. So like, they were doing some of that, but it was also hilarious to see like, so North Stand gang is like a community of people, I think, on Facebook page and all. They go attend matches in bulk. I think that's what
he's a Mumbai cricketer.
Yeah, correct.
Yeah, sorry.
So
they book it in bulk.
In bulk. So, and they get like the best seats. They get like direct straight view of the pitch. Directly behind the bowler and batsman.
Yeah.
So, and like at the start of the match when everyone's excited to enter the stadium and like, oh, we're in a stadium and all, they were leading like the stadium. Okay, they started like 3-4 Mexican waves and they started chanting and things like that. But now in the second innings, in Australia's innings, around like 15 overs, you know that India's not winning this match, okay? Because they're going at 8 runs an over without stopping.
Yeah.
So now everyone's panicking, right? Because they're like, yaar, मैंने सोचा था मैं 3 घंटा रहूंगा, 1 ही घंटा है, चलो 1 घंटे में सब कीड़ा करते हैं. So like they're trying to start Mexican wave after Mexican wave, okay? And they go left first, and it's not starting only.
Sunil Gavaskar stand.
Towards Sunil Gavaskar stand. It's not starting only.
Yeah.
Then they're like, then they go to the right. Then again, it's not starting.
Yeah.
To a Sachin Tendulkar stand.
Yeah.
Bro, then North Stand gang started booing the stadium, dude.
What are you saying?
North Stand gang started booing the stadium.
I mean, what do you expect? This match was actually worse than any, like this gave me one of those 2003-4 flashbacks.
What 3-4? This gave me sometimes in my childhood when the coin was tossed, whoever lost the toss got the worst team and then they were defeated.
Yeah.
It gave me that vibe, dude.
Yeah, it was like proper stress.
I mean, I have attended an international match and not seen an international wicket. That's how I have returned from the match.
Yeah, 10 wicket victory, like 1 wicket le lete yaar. Kya? What was happening yesterday?
Yeah.
It was pretty bad.
Also, like, it was surprising to me how short Bumrah's run-up is, dude.
Yeah, Bumrah's run-up is pretty short. Even like on camera when you like...
on camera it looks short, but like in person it is ridiculously short. It's like, you know how when we were kids we used to practice bowling action without a ball in our hand? He bowls like that, dude.
Dude, but like Pat Cummins and Mitchell Starc opening in Bombay bowling 144, 145... Must have been crazy, but there was like hardly any swing or Bombay Stadium that way.
Not swing, but like both sides had like some good bouncers and things.
Yeah. 144 in Bombay, I think like is crazy.
Yeah.
It's going to be a lot of fun now to watch the IPL, especially Pat Cummins, dude. He's like 26. And
Paddy Cummins.
He's killing it. I think he's going to be bowler of the year, if not Bumrah.
Of 2020.
2020.
It's a long way, bro. There's Rabada, there's Bumrah. You never know what Anderson does in his one of his last years, dude.
Anderson, but it's only test.
Yeah, sure. But like, bro, what Anderson does with the ball is kind of ridiculous.
Anderson's...
There was a stat that day when that South Africa-England match was on that how old was each member of the England team when Anderson played his first international game, and they were all like 5 years.
Yeah, they were all really young.
Yeah.
And him and Broad have been like dominating for at least 12 years.
And the thing is, you thought they would fade out in the last 2 years, but they are not, dude.
Yeah, they are the best. Like Anderson, oh man, like I'm just actually excited about that test, which is starting.
I want him to play one more Ashes, man. I hope he plays one more Ashes. Although that Ashes will be in Australia, so like it'll...
You never know. I'm sure they'll...
No, it'll be in Australia, but like, he's a swing bowler, bro. He's not a pace bowler. In Australia, like... Swing doesn't
need
like
little more bounce. Mark Wood they'll get in, I think.
Yeah.
Jofra Archer.
Jofra Archer will be mad in Australia.
Yeah, but like I don't know about his consistency.
I feel like Jofra Archer might not have the greatest year.
This year, right?
Yeah.
Yeah, because he's so hyped.
He's so hyped and he's had like such a massive entry, right? He won the World Cup. He had a great Ashes.
Yeah.
So like now that I feel like the pressure will get to him now.
Yeah, let's see what happens, and especially injuries and stuff like that. Like that guy's really fast and...
No, but apparently, like, from every fast bowler who talks about him, his action is like purpose built, and like it's the action you want to have the least injuries.
Oh yeah?
Yeah.
Oh, I didn't know
Whereas
that.
Bumrah's action is the one you want to have the most injuries.
Most injuries.
Yeah.
But on that news, I have two more. This thing. One is, do you think Sanju Samson finally deserves a chance?
I think he deserves a chance.
He totally deserves one, right? Like, it's been so long that they've kept him on the bench. And secondly, Hardik Pandya is out, I think, for the New Zealand series.
Yeah, he failed fitness test.
Yeah. And that's going to be really sad. Vijay Shankar is...
I don't think it's going to be sad.
Dude, Vijay Shankar is just... I don't want to watch him again.
Yeah, I want Vijay Shankar to occupy a place in Indian cricket like Ramesh Pawar does.
Yeah, like
he was the flavor of 1 year, and like you've not heard of him after that.
Yeah, and what kind of a flavor was that? It was some cotton candy stuff.
It was 3D flavor.
3D flavor. Yeah, because I really feel that, I don't know, like, it's not going to be easy for Vijay Shankar. But I feel like we are still not figuring out our middle order and lower middle order scene.
Yeah,
like, these three people yesterday, again, clear indication that we can't handle it.
Yeah, we can't.
So, let's see. I have a lot of strong nominees.
Pandya needs to step up, dude.
Pandya needs to definitely step up. I heard from somewhere he doesn't do any core workout, apparently.
He's lanky and he's not doing core workout, then what he's doing?
Yeah,
dude?
That's why
he's clearly not doing like shoulders.
Yeah.
So like what is he doing then?
I don't know. I heard this and it was really funny.
This was always a risk with Pandya though.
Yeah.
That
injuries.
Not injuries one, and that like things will get to him. Like
like the
fame will get to him.
Yeah, the level of dedication you need now to go to the next level.
Yeah.
It's like, you lose all your weight and then you plateau and then you have to like not cheat at all.
Yeah.
So that's where he's stuck. And on that amazing diet note, I feel it's time.
Good time for a break.
Break.
We'll see you after this break. With
Don't carb load, guys. Don't carb load.
Hey everybody, welcome to another awesome week on the IVM Podcast Network. If you aren't following us on social media, why aren't you? Please do. It's very important. We're IVM Podcast on Twitter, Facebook, and Instagram. Would also like to thank our sponsors, Storytel and Intel. I also just wanted to add a brief note to our listeners. We've recently changed some of our show's hosting platforms, and if you're having any issues with your subscriptions, please do resubscribe to the shows and everything should work fine from there. We have a little bit of an announcement to make. Our Kannada podcast Thale Harate turns 50 episodes old this week. Alok Prasanna Kumar and Saryu Natarajan of the Ganatantra podcast joined Pawan for a 3-episode special as they discussed the CAA, NRC, and the freedom to protest in episodes 50, 51, and 52. So if you speak Kannada, why aren't you listening to that show? Also on Cyrus Says this week, Cyrus is joined by stand-up comedian and winner of the Mrs. India Earth pageant, Deepa Javeri. They talk about what goes behind the scenes at a beauty contest, how she entered comedy at a late stage in life, and how her family views her career choices. On Advertising is Dead, Varun sits down with longtime friend, photographer, and filmmaker Avinash Jay Singh. They talk about Avinash's process while on shoots, how he likes working with smaller teams if possible, and how advertising has changed for filmmakers and photographers in this internet age. On Pulyabazi, Pranay and Saurabh are joined by Kushal Bhagia, CEO of First Check. They take a look at the world of venture capital and discuss how a VC firm works. On 9XM Soundcast, Eva is joined by composer duo Salim and Suleiman. They talk about how to produce a great Bollywood score and their upcoming projects. On Simplified, Chuck, Shriketh and Tony continue with part 3 of the 2019 recap. Join them as they talk about climate activism, China and India's political landscapes. On The Habit Coach, Ashton talks about how we as a society have lessened twisting and turning of our spine as a whole and why it's important to do so. On Litnama, Lakshmi is joined by spoken word poet Jackie Thakkar, who talks about the expanding scene of spoken word today, the impact it creates, and the monetization required for these new art forms. On Hedges and Sludges, host DJ Ashwin and Varun talk about the India vs Sri Lanka match in Guwahati, 4-day test matches, the Cricinfo Cricketer of the Year, Hardik Pandya's engagement, and a whole lot more. On Waddaplayah, Siddharth and Mikhail run down their sports predictions for this year, that is 2020. Listen in for educated predictions in the world of cricket, tennis, football, and darts. And with that, let's get you back to your show.
All right, welcome back from the break, guys.
Yes, guys, I hope you guys have a six-pack now.
Yeah, if you didn't carb load, you had. If you know if you did.
Yeah.
But now, time to discuss other sports, guys.
Dusra wala.
EPL happened this week.
EPL
on Saturday.
वो तो होता ही रहता है हर हफ्ते.
I mean, yeah, but like a regulation week for Liverpool.
Okay.
I mean, they defeated Tottenham at home, which like, okay, there must have been some chance, but there wasn't really.
Yeah, it was 1-0.
Also, next week is the United's game against Liverpool, and
oh wow, the second leg.
No, not second leg. It's just another match in the Premier League.
Yeah, so first happened, right? The first
the
game.
first match of the season has happened.
Which happened
at Old Trafford.
Old Trafford. So now it's at Liverpool.
Now it's at Anfield. Yeah.
Yeah.
So yeah, I mean, of course, betting odds are that United will lose.
Yeah.
But no,
you never walk alone.
No, but like United has consistently taken points off all the top teams this season, and they have a history of doing that. Like this was Liverpool like 10, 12 years ago.
Yeah.
They had this history of taking points off top
That's the
teams.
most annoying thing, na?
No, but like it's what keeps hope alive, dude. That's when you realize that the team has pride.
Yeah. Like they have the fighting spirit.
Yeah, and pride will not sustain you through your life, but like pride will get you through some tough. Like it'll get you back, bro. It means the club
There's
has
some
drive.
hope at the end of the light at the end of the tunnel.
I mean, maybe I'm seeing light where there is none, but like I hope there is.
But Liverpool major point difference now.
Yeah, Liverpool has won this season. I feel like that should be written by now.
Yeah, it's like what 20.
UK might have another election this year, but like Liverpool is definitely winning.
What, UK might have an election?
I will bet on UK having an election.
Okay, like that.
More than Liverpool not winning this title.
You never know. Kabhi election ho jaye.
Yeah.
वहाँ पे भी सब.
पर Liverpool जीतेगा ही जीतेगा.
हाँ, Liverpool तो
जीतेगा तो Liverpool ही.
जीतेगा भाई जीतेगा. Liverpool जीते. Did anyone chant this at the stadium?
People were chanting Shardul Thakur. And I'm like, this is very bad rhyme scheme.
Yeah, these players need to really come up with like lesser syllables, I feel.
Yeah.
Yeah, if you want to be a cricketer, at least don't name yourself like some Yuzvendra Chahal. Okay.
So
football.
Dude, Man City bullied Aston Villa with a 6-1 victory.
6-1.
6-1.
And at Aston Villa's house.
Yeah.
Home, not house.
And Man United also bullied Norwich City, so.
Hey, Man United को क्या है अभी वो तो 5th पे रहने वाला है, I think.
And unfortunately, Leicester City has dropped to 3rd, dude. It's my second favorite team. Everyone's second favorite team has dropped to 3rd.
Oh shit! Why?
They lost to Southampton and like.
Oh man.
And like they dropped points against City also, no? So City defeated them, I think. So like.
Oh shit! So but they're 2 points behind.
Yeah, but like they're not in danger of slipping to 4th. So at least not for now. So
yeah, but I hope they have like a few good matches. They come back to number 2 and City drop again. Amir log.
Yeah, I would like that too. But yeah.
Amir log nahi chahiye mere ko.
This Jan transfer window has not led to much heat in the transfer market.
Yeah.
At least not like visibly.
Nothing major happening.
Nothing major has happened as far as I know.
What's happening?
Like there are talks happening with like young players from Germany coming to England and all that, but nothing has been signed so far.
But what we are looking forward to next week?
I'm looking for Australian Open, my.
Yeah, एकदम मस्त blue color का सब रहेगा ground.
हाँ.
Blue.
Speaking of which, Serena Williams won the tournament in the run-up to Australian Open.
Oh, yeah?
Her first tournament victory since she had a child.
Oh shit.
Yeah, and she's made many finals in the interim. So.
Yeah, she's made a lot of finals. So maybe this time it's...
No, we've said this consistently on this podcast, right? Like she's made so many finals, but she's not found it to win the final.
Yeah.
So like maybe everyone knew it was a mental setback more than anything. It's not like something's lacking in her game.
Now there's momentum built.
And like imagine the confidence you get winning the first tournament of the year and then going to the first Grand Slam.
Yeah, I think she's done some mental preparation.
And she donated all the money to bushfire victims.
Oh wow, that's so sweet, man.
I mean, but everyone's bro. Vaughn's cap sold for $1 million.
Shane Vaughn's
baggy green.
Yeah.
Sold for $1 million Australian dollars, which I first thought was $1 million US dollars. I was like, wow, dude. But then like, okay, whatever. It's 700,000.
Still quite a lot.
Still the most expensive Australian test cap.
Yeah.
What I found hilarious though was that he never wore a test cap. He used to wear the hat.
Oh, what?
So, yeah, you don't remember?
Oh, yeah,
when did you ever see Shane Warne in a baggy green?
So then he must have just sold ke le lo.
Because if you Google Shane Warne's baggy green, the picture that will come, bro, it looks brand new. It looks like a debutant's cap.
Yes, so it doesn't look like...
it looks like a cap of a guy who has played like 100 plus tests, 700 test wickets.
It doesn't look like Steve Waugh's cap. Steve Waugh apparently never changed his cap or something.
No one ever changes their cap.
Yeah.
No one ever changes their cap.
And this guy's is like, he's got in how much? 700
wickets. So like he's played more than 100 tests.
Yeah.
But like, no mark on the topi, nothing.
That's great.
Yeah.
Yeah, everyone's doing that for... Did these guys give anything for the players yesterday who played?
I mean, I was in the same. I didn't hear commentary, nothing. So like, I could just see the
Labuschagne got his...
he got his test cap, one day cap, yeah.
Yeah, and he couldn't bat.
The greatest, he couldn't bat. The greatest concussion substitute of all time.
All time, dude.
Yeah, but coming back to Australian Open, so Serena Williams has won. So that'll be interesting. The women's draw is going to be interesting.
Yeah.
The men's draw is always interesting.
Yeah.
Do you have bets?
I think, I don't know, man. Joko looks very strong. Since whatever has happened last year, I don't know in the meantime what he did for New Year's. But I think Djokovic.
You're putting your money on Djokovic?
Yeah, unless he gets out with an injury or something, I don't think he's going to lose badly. Like Nadal and all will.
I don't think Nadal poses that much of a threat on Australian Open. Although he's had one of the greatest finals of the previous decade was Djokovic Nadal at Australian Open.
Yeah, last year's, right?
No, the 2012 one.
Okay, I was not a fan of tennis, but last year also Nadal came back with some really great.
I don't remember last year's final, to be honest.
No, not the final, but overall through the tournament, Nadal was one of the most consistent players.
No, the thing is, Nadal is world number 1 right now.
Yeah.
And he has won 2 Grand Slams.
What do you think of
year.
Federer?
Federer, I don't think he's going to win Australian Open. Australian Open is too fast a surface for Federer to be that competitive.
Don't call him old, okay?
I'm saying, yeah, bro, he is old, man.
Okay, man. That's true.
He's damn old.
That's also true.
I'm not saying like
he's not damn old, but he's old for
in
sports.
tennis terms, he's damn old. Yeah.
In any sport, he's old. Actually. Yeah. Except darts, maybe.
Yeah, darts, he's quite young actually.
He's like not even born yet.
No. What, bro? There are people in their 20s playing darts. Don't talk anything. It's just that people in their 50s also play darts.
Yeah, but with more concentration because they've seen enough of life and they're like, I don't want to see anything else. I just want to see the dartboard.
That might be very true actually.
What?
Because in darts there's a term called dartitis, which is like anxiety with the dart.
Okay.
And so like you keep like aiming but you don't throw.
Okay.
And you keep like pulling your hand back to throw but you don't throw. And it's like that fear of what will happen freezes you.
Oh.
So I've never seen an old guy have it. It's always someone in their 20s.
Yeah. Shit, guys. I think I'm a genius. I think any sports mental preparation expert wants to hire me. You can contact me. I'll also be the DJ. So
DJ SD and mental coach.
Mental coach.
Okay.
Yeah.
How will you fix dartitis? What will you tell the guy?
I'll stand behind them like my gym trainer and be like, come on boy, full power. That's what I'll do. Just give them too much
That
power.
has never failed in a gym as far as I know actually.
Yeah, gym it never fails and neither does it in real life. You can ask me.
Okay, cool. So these are
the things we're looking forward to.
No, so Roger Federer is old in the tennis world.
Yeah.
Young in that world maybe, but like I don't think he's going to challenge for the Australian Open.
Djokovic, I think right now.
I do feel someone from the next the next gen might win a Grand Slam this year.
What do you have to say about Dimitrov, man?
Dmitry Medvedev?
No. I'm talking about the other.
Medvedev,
No.
Who made the US Open final?
No, Dimitrov, the other player. There's another.
I don't know
Dimitrov.
about this guy.
Okay, no. And what about?
Tell me about him.
No, like just the mid players. He's one of the mid
players. I don't think
players.
the mid players, like there's that block of players, right, who challenge like Dominic Thiem, Medvedev and those guys.
Yeah.
One of them might win a Grand Slam
like
this year.
This guy is from...
Grigor Dimitrov.
Yeah, these people are always playing well.
Yeah.
But they never like...
They can't seem to come over the guy in the final or the semi-final.
Semis in fact. Like quarters and semis is like they are.
Yeah.
But like Tsitsipas, what?
Tsitsipas. Yeah.
Is a newer guy.
No. Apparently he's been there on the circuit for years. He's just finding his stride now.
Okay, so from the newer people like Medvedev, do you think the newer guys have any chance?
I think one of them may win one Grand Slam.
May win one Grand Slam. No, I'm talking about Australia Open. You think there'll be a surprise element?
No, because I feel like it's just that in champions' nature to like not take downtime for granted. So like I don't think Djokovic has been resting in this break.
Yeah,
I don't think he's been like napping.
Yeah, he's
going to come out strong.
Yeah.
Where they might catch up is like in the
first few rounds, maybe they might just make some headlines and one upset.
No, if you get through the first few rounds, like you're ranked. If you're in the top 8 seeds, you're expected to get through your first few rounds.
Okay.
Obviously, but I don't know. I feel like I don't think any of them is going to win Australian Open. I would love to be proven wrong. It'll set up such an exciting year.
Yeah, it'll be like a great fun thing to do.
Yeah, it'll be like the first time someone outside that Andy Murray, the big three.
Yeah.
Then in 2009, who was that Argentine? Del Potro won.
Del Potro, another guy in the mid.
But like he's also old now and he gets injured frequently.
Yeah, it's really sad.
Yeah, so like outside those guys who've been around in the 2000s.
Yeah.
I don't think anyone's won.
What is like, we need to do an episode on what have they done right.
What have they done right? Like Federer was first of all just a really gifted...
A prodigy.
He was a prodigy and then like he's also like kept his head level.
Yeah.
Like he's not bulked up. He's not like lived a party life. He's not...
Yeah, he's the most Switzerland guy.
He's like Rahul Dravid, Sachin combined.
Yeah, he's like shepherd ban jayega Switzerland jaake baad mein.
Yeah.
दूध निकाल के
What Nadal has done right is that he's just a god on clay.
Yeah.
He just seems, because his game is what, he's not as gifted as Federer, but like he just doesn't give up. His mental strength is probably the most of the three.
Yeah, he's like a proper lion, I feel like, just going after attacking.
Yeah, so like he's not giving up. He will reach for every ball. He will return shots that you didn't think were returnable.
Yeah.
And so like if that happens in 1 point, sure, and that wins him 1 point, but the effect that has on the opponent's mind,
that this guy can return anything.
Yeah, and that if I don't get the shot perfect, I will get a slap in the face from this
I just
ball.
get like really scared looking at, like, if I was ever in a court right opposite.
You don't get scared off Nadal. You get scared that, can I really not beat this guy?
Yeah.
Because like individual parts of his game are not as strong as like Federer or even Djokovic for that matter. But like he doesn't relent on anything.
Yeah.
So
you never know.
That is what Nadal has done right.
What are your predictions on our most favorite? Nick Kyrgios.
I don't know, man. You never know with that guy. He's unpredictable.
But
that is why we like him, right? Because he's unpredictable.
Australia Open, what do you think? Is he gonna make a statement again against any player?
Against that I don't know. I feel like he might want to like just...
He tried to do that to Djokovic, I think, right? Last year.
Nadal, no, at Wimbledon.
No, not Nadal, Nick.
He's not a fan of Djokovic's game.
Yeah.
Of Djokovic's personality, actually. He thinks Djokovic is quite a fake guy.
He said something about...
Which is quite true. I agree with Nick on that front. Like Federer is just like this prodigy who's inherited the world of tennis, right? Yeah. And Nadal is the guy who keeps challenging and he's a stubborn guy that you've come to love. Relentless. Now Djokovic is like a villain, right? Like he's come into this perfect world where we have two people we love and he's winning slams.
Yeah.
But like at the same time he's so physically superior.
Yeah.
And like he can, like, his focus, like, you'll never see Roger Federer looking angry and like scary in the middle of a shot.
Yeah.
But all shots of Djokovic in the middle of a shot are just like, you get scared.
Yeah.
So like if Djokovic chose to play that villain, or just like, like accept the crowd's boos and not try to bow and like do that dance and things like that, he would have a different kind of charm. But because he's not trying to be here, not there, if you sit to think about it, he's actually a very annoying person. Although he's like, that's gone in the last few years, he's not as insecure, so like he does his bit and he goes.
Yeah, don't you think? Yeah, I feel like you can't be a great without not knowing yourself completely.
Yeah.
Like the kind of mental things that go into making yourself a champion.
Yeah. So that's what Nick Kyrgios doesn't like about Djokovic. He doesn't like that Djokovic is this fake, phony guy.
Okay.
So like, I feel if he comes up against Djokovic, that's the match of the tournament,
be a fun match
regardless of who's in the final.
Yeah. I remember, I think he said this about Djokovic only last year, about like how, like, if I practice so much, I would be a much better player and all. I think he said that about him.
Yeah, this is a very curious statement.
Yeah, he's like, I to hardly practice. And I'm like, dude, that's not... That's no excuse.
But I hope he does, because I think he's also pledged, like, for every ace I hit in the summer, I will donate this much to the bushfire victims.
Then we hope he wins.
Yeah, we hope he wins and hits many aces.
Yes.
On that. We have to do Waddaplayah of the week. Noddaplayah of the week. Waddaplayah of the week definitely has to go to David Warner, because I saw him hit my first international ODI century.
Yeah,
something I was hoping for before the match also.
Not Serena.
Oh shit, yeah.
She donated her money also.
Yeah, that's true.
Like, that's a noble cause.
But I didn't see her donate her money. I saw Warner hit a century.
So yeah, you have a doubt. Okay, shayad Serena.
No, but I'll agree. Serena should get it.
Get it, no?
Yeah, simply let's build hype for Serena.
Serena. Yeah. That's how Wankhede builds it.
Yeah. Wankhede has the same rhyme scheme for everyone.
Serena.
Yeah, and dude, bottles.
Bottles what?
They hit bottles on those railings in front of
Oh yeah, but bottles now you can't take inside.
I mean, like, everyone took.
What?
Yeah.
What are you saying? That's not
like
allowed.
You can't bring from outside. What you buy in the stadium,
inside.
you can obviously
but
take to the stand.
But yesterday's game was that game where in the 90s, after Kohli's wicket, people would have started throwing bottles. If it was
the 90s, yeah.
Yeah, and Eden Gardens.
Yeah.
Like,
people started leaving in the 18th over of the Australian.
Yeah, I was very surprised. I messaged you thinking.
Yeah, you also thought. But I was like, I want to see this guy.
Yeah, I mean, definitely watch David Warner bat, and even Aaron Finch did a good job.
Yeah.
So, but yeah, David Warner century is something that's worth watching.
You know what was the worst? At the end of the innings, they started hitting sixes.
Yeah.
And if the people who had those seats didn't leave, they would have been able to catch a ball. It landed in empty seats.
Oh shit.
Yeah.
How packed was it?
Initially?
Yeah.
I don't know why. I think some sections of seats were not put on sale because no one occupied those seats.
Yeah, it's very weird.
Near the boundary, especially.
Okay.
But initially, people were coming in
late. But those
late.
are the worst seats.
By the middle of the... Yeah, I'm sure they are the worst seats because you can't see the other end of the field.
Once I got... the other end of the field.
There was a railing in front of you.
Patra pura laga hua hai samne.
Yeah, Jali is in front of you.
I once got a ticket which was the first seat of an IPL game.
No.
First, so I went ekdam to the third level and sat on the stairs. And then people were like, "Tum log kya kar rahe?" I'm like, "Udhar jaake kuch nahi dikh raha mere ko."
Yeah.
That was like some 600 rupee ticket.
But by the middle of the Indian innings, it was full.
Yeah.
It was full. Everything was full.
And then Kohli got out and stadium must have gone silent.
Yeah. So Waddaplayah...
Shreyas... but we had too many Bombay players. Shreyas
was there. Shardul was there. Rohit Sharma was there.
Oh.
Yeah. Bumrah was...
Is Mumbai Indians.
And like, I don't know what first class team has he represented.
Gujarat, no, I think.
He's played for Ahmedabad.
Ahmedabad, Baroda, Gujarat. I'm confused.
Okay,
but like that, not Bombay.
No, I know he's from Ahmedabad. I just don't know what Ranji team he's played for.
Yeah, not Bombay for sure.
Okay.
So
the Waddaplayah of the week goes to Serena Williams.
You can come to Khar station, collect bundi and donate it to Australia bushfire.
But first Waddaplayah of the week.
First Waddaplayah
of the year. So we're hoping for big things.
Big things, Serena. We won the cup, okay? Otherwise,
it's not a team thing, but like, yeah, we want you to win.
Yeah.
The thing is, it's great. Everyone's been waiting for that to happen for so long.
You need to get goat, okay?
Yeah. So then
we
love
red meat.
Now for Noddaplayah of the week, for which we have too many options. Unfortunately, most of the Indian cricket team.
Most Indian cricket team management, middle order. Yuvraj Singh for becoming old and not being a part of this team. I feel I always...
Yuvraj Singh?
I just miss Yuvraj Singh, man.
Bro, he was trying to be in the team till like the World Cup last year.
Yeah, I feel so bad. Like old age has caught up and he can't play. Because he would... Dude, I think like we've never found anyone as good as him and stable.
As like, you mean an all-rounder?
Yeah, like the mid guy, like fourth, batting at 4-5.
That's true.
4-5-6. I don't
know
what
the lower middle order. Yeah.
Like, do you realize like how important UV was and what a classy player?
UV and Dhoni together is what actually changed India's chasing capabilities.
Yeah,
Kohli came later.
Yeah, Kohli came late. Who came later?
Kohli.
Kohli came pretty late. Like the whole Pakistan series was entirely one day was dependent on Dhoni and like opening was Gambhir Sehwag, Sachin.
Like a lot of people tried to see no positives in Greg Chappell's era, but under Greg Chappell, India first achieved the continuous record for chasing. They won like 16 to 18 something matches chasing. Consecutively.
Yeah, I remember like reading cricket.
Suresh Raina was a part of that.
Suresh Raina as well, I think, is one player. But I don't know what's happening. Like, is he too old now to get
I think he's
back?
too unfit to get into the Indian national team, man.
Team, right? Yeah, these UP people need to really calm down on the Litti Choka. That's Bihari, that's not even UP.
Mo Shami is from UP, dude.
He's one of the fittest.
Yeah.
But yeah, we need someone in the whole like this middle order is like I think वो discuss किया है 6 महीने पहले.
No, but who gets the blame? I refuse to put the blame on team management. Someone on the field has to get the blame for this. Virat Kohli actually is because like
he's the captain.
He was the captain. He got out cheap.
Yeah, he needs to take the blame for this.
Yeah, and like when we say team management, we essentially mean Virat Kohli.
Virat only, because Ravi is apne
so Virat breaks our heart.
Virat,
I think it's unanimous, is it?
It is unanimous.
It breaks our heart, Virat.
Virat भड़क जाएगा dude, आके माइक वाइक तोड़ देगा.
इधर वर्ली में ही रहता है. Actually में आके तोड़ देगा वो.
Oh shit, आजा ठीक है देखते हैं हम भी भाई तेरे पास ऐप है तो क्या हो गया.
हाँ वैसे भी मेरा सीट बहुत ऊपर था मेरे को क्लियरली दिखा नहीं तो तेरे को तोड़ने का तो आजा मैं देख लूंगा.
तू आजा हम देखते हैं बे क्या होता है. हम भी मास्क लगा के
हम लोग कैमरा लगाएंगे और बोलेंगे ऐसा माइक तोड़ने के लिए आप भी लीजिए और कुछ प्रोडक्ट डाल देंगे फिर.
नहीं हम भी ABVP जैसे मास्क लगा के आ जाएंगे दिखाने को इंटिमिडेट करने को.
हम लोग नहीं तोड़ रहे विराट कोहली तोड़ रहा है यार.
ओके
उसको मास्क लगाना पड़ेगा ना.
तू लगा के आ जा समझा ना.
हाँ ठीक है. तू पंगा क्यों ले रहा है विराट कोहली से? Okay, anyway, Virat Kohli.
The
first Noddaplayah of this decade.
of this decade is Virat Kohli, dude.
Virat Kohli.
That's really sad. Of all the achievements he had in life, it's all gone down the drain.
It's not like people should list this on his Wikipedia page.
Yeah.
As that Himesh Reshamya song goes. Wikipedia pe check kar le.
We can totally change it.
What? We can, but like someone will definitely change it back, dude.
So we'll keep changing it, no?
No, I'm not that dedicated.
Ethical hackers.
I'm not that dedicated to the cause.
Okay.
Anyway, on that note, we shall see you next week when we'll discuss Australian Open, the rest of the India-Australia series,
England
EPL,
versus South Africa.
England versus South Africa.
Sorry, South Africa versus England.
Yeah, home team first, correct.
Home team first.
Lots to discuss. We shall see you next week. Until then, if you like this podcast, you can follow us at IVM Podcast on all social media. You can find Dudeja at his handle on social media, which is
Siddharth Dudeja on Instagram, Sid Dudeja on Twitter.
And I am Mikhail Almeida on all platforms. Find me there. We shall see you next week.
Kiddu ek chamat.
Filter coffee is a fascinating beverage. You need to pick the right beans, blend them in the right proportion, roast them to perfection, and slow brew at the right temperature to get the perfect cup. Which is exactly like great conversations as well. You need to track down the most interesting minds, get them into their zone, and settle down for an unhurried, unscripted chat. And coffee for me is always, always, always best enjoyed with friends. I'm Karthik Nagarajan, and do share my table as I meet some of the most interesting people I know and sit them down for a strong cup of coffee and an even stronger conversation. Join me every Wednesday for a freshly brewed episode. This is not frappe. This is the Filter Coffee Podcast.
This is the amazing story of something awesome. Once, Chuck decided to start a podcast. And so he did. The end. Okay, that was a crappy story. But I've got some really cool stories over at my new show, The Origin of Things. On this podcast, I look at the stories of how brands came into being and sometimes evolved out of quite unexpected circumstances. And to make it really fun, I reveal the name of the brand and sometimes a category only at the very end. The show is 5 to 7 minutes per episode and perfect for trivia junkies and brand nerds, especially those with short attention spans. New episodes out every Wednesday on IVM Podcasts app or website or any podcast app or site that you happen to prefer. End of story, they lived happily ever after.